Time now for sports and Adam Bullis. Adam.
Thank you very much, guys. Last few weeks, I've been mentioning big division games in our area. More of that continued last week. We have tried to hit every key divisional game in Warren. The Fitzgerald Lady Spartans clinched the MAC Silver last week. Congrats to them, who are also perfect on the season with a 17-0 mark. And the De La Salle Pilots needed to beat U of D by more than 4 points for the Catholic League crown, and boy did they, nearly beating them by 30 points, 76-48, to give the Pilots the #1 seed for the Catholic tournament. Now every other division is still up for grabs, and we have plenty of highlights to show you. First off, we traveled onto the road to Madison High School, where the Big Mac Blue game with the boys from Madison and the boys from East Detroit. Shamrocks entered the night with a 1-game lead ahead of the Eagles and would be looking to extend their lead in the division. East Detroit would get great play from Johnny Mills. He would lead the Shamrocks with 18 points on the night. Still, they would be down with a few minutes left in the half until a 7-0 run erased the deficit, including this buzzer beater from Ethan Blackwell. As time expires in the half, Shamrocks up 34-29. East Detroit would carry that momentum into the third quarter. Some key minutes from the big man, Jeff Fick, including this monster throwdown. Let's see that again. Has the ball near the three-point arc, head fake and puts the ball on the ground and soars through the air. Huge throwdown. Shamrocks open up a 14-point lead entering the fourth quarter. Ashton Curd and Madison would lead a comeback. Curd would lead all scorers in the game with 25 points. Final possession now, and Shamrocks holding a 2-point lead. Curd fires a deep three for the win. Damon Bozeman right there for the offensive rebound and putback. Madison ties it up 55-55. East Detroit elects not to call a timeout and try to win it right now. Blackwell at the top of the key waiting to drive, but the ball gets knocked away. Players on the ground fighting for it. Could have been a foul, but Curd gets the ball and takes it the other way. As the buzzer runs out, Shamrocks lose a thriller on the road, 57-55. Now over to another dramatic finish with the Lady Patriots taking on Lance Cruz. Eshap with the highlights.
Thanks a lot, Adam. Big MAC Blue showdown between the Lance Cruz Lancers and the Cousino Patriots. Pick it up late in the fourth quarter. Cousino down 2. It's Elena Popke, pump fakes, then pulls up from the free throw line and nails it. Popke a team-high 23 points. It's tied at 43. Then it's Popke leading the fast break. Dishes it to an open Michelle Wright, who lays it in. Patriots take a 45-43 lead, but Lance Cruz would tie the game at 47 on this Carly Stahl basket. Now just under 5 seconds to go, tie game. Popke drives, he gets triple teamed, so she finds a wide open Leah Manti. Manti drains it from the elbow with just 2.5 seconds left. The only basket of the game for her. Cousino up 49-47. One last chance for the Lancers, but they can't get a shot off as time expires. Cousino gets the huge victory, 49-47. Here's reaction from Coach Lee and players after the game.
We got 12 girls that give everything every single day, and I told them in the locker room, good things happen to good people, and this is proof of it. A lot of people counted us out at the beginning of the year, and they sort of took a chip on their shoulder, and the credit goes to them.
At first I was like, oh crap, it better go in because we need this win right now. And then it went in and I was just so excited. And then he called a timeout and everyone was hitting me and slapping me. But there was still a second left and I was like, we need to finish this. So that's how it happened.
I couldn't be any more prouder than these girls behind me right now. We just worked and we knew this is what we work for. Every day at practice, every single game, that's what we work for, and it came through.
Now to another big boys division game. Mount Clemens taking on Warren Mott. Joe Cochran was there and files this report.
I'm Joe Cochran. We come to you tonight from Warren Mott High School as they try to get back-to-back titles in the gold division. Last year they shared it with Lincoln. This year they try to share it with Mount Clemens. Mount Clemens comes in with a 1-game lead, having defeated Warren Mott in double overtime. Should be a great game with big bodies playing underneath. Going to be a very physical basketball game. As we anticipated, it was a game of the big guys. McDougal, 6'8" up front, has scored 6 points for Mount Clemens in their 11-8 lead. CJ Olanian was able to convert 6 points, and Joe Asbury 2 from the free throw line. Mott had to call a timeout as they're struggling with the 1-2-1 zone pressure from Mount Clemens. at the end of the first quarter, Warmont was able to take the lead 17-16 with some great shooting and play from Tommy Bell. The Warmont Marauders led 17-16. After a Tommy Bell miss inside, C.J. Olanian's there to clean up for his first bucket in a while. Warmont took a 3-point lead with 3:15 to go, 25-22. Mount Clemens decided to hold for the last shot with .28. Victor Sharp was called for a foul. After splitting the free throws, Mount Clemens took a 31-29 lead to the half. With some hot three-point shooting, this Darius Wilson triple forces Warmont into a timeout as Mount Clemens takes a 37-31 lead early in the third quarter. Mount Clemens held for the last shot but could not convert with 2 misses. After 3 quarters, Mount Clemens led Warmont 42-39. Mount Clemens tried to go back door, but was stopped by Asbury and Olanian. Then back the other way, Victor Sharp, playing on what looked like a sore foot, hit a big jumper to give him a 52-50 lead with 1:20 to go. Out of the timeout with 6.8 to go, Mount Clemens inbounds the basketball. Looking for a shot, nothing open. They decide to go inside to try to tie it. It won't go, and Warmont is able to grab a tie for the division lead, 52-50. After the game, I caught up with the victorious Marauders.
Well, what we did was turn up the defensive pressure. We got out of our zone. The idea was to zone them and make them shoot over us, and they were hurting us with it, so we went to our pressure defense, went pressure man-to-man. That's what turned the tide.
Yeah, I just wanted to play hard, the whole team play hard, warm my way. Just came out, executed.
Yeah, I had banged up my knee a little bit, so I just elevated a little more and got the wrist and popped.
So you guys are the super sophomores?
Yes, you know it.
All right.
It means a lot to us, because it's a team game, so we need help from everybody.
Congratulations, CJ.
Thank you.
Joe, closing it out here, another league title, coming off the big football season. It's got to feel great, but it was a solid team effort.
Oh yeah, everyone pitched in tonight. It was definitely a team effort, and everyone came out and we finished them off.
Are you guys ready for districts?
Yeah, we're ready. We're not satisfied yet.
Congratulations to the Marauders, back-to-back league titles. They beat Mount Clemens 52-50 to grab a share of the league lead. The Warmont Marauders.
Well, there you have it. Some great highlights from some great games, and I want to thank everyone that got all those highlights and did the voiceovers. We had a great week, some great finishes, boys and girls, some great division titles, Cousino boys and girls, both on the line. And, could have like 8 or 9 division winners this year. So,
awesome.
Good year for hoops.
And the madness starts next week, right?
Yeah, right around the corner.
All right. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, you can give us a call at 258-2011 or email us at tvwarnews@yahoo.com.
And don't forget to check out our news on the web at www.cityofwarren.org.
Take care.
Thanks for watching.